uciukła. Shout out homeless people.
Shout out homeless people.
Gang, gang.
Shout out homeless
Gang,
people.
gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Gang,
People
gang.
remember to donate.
Remember to fent lean.
Yeah. New movement mechanic fent walk.
That's the new Warforged wobble, dude.
The Warforged wobble. Me when I purposely download a zip bomb to feel something.
Menkis, did we mess up the last session so bad you had to repeat the name of the session?
Is it called the same thing?
I think it is.
Yeah,
Time in a
whatever.
bottle.
I'll just
Wait, I
call
love
this
this
shit
song.
part 2. I changed
are
the
you in
number. I
this
forgot to
very
change
moment?
the name.
Are you in this very moment live?
Yes, in this very moment.
Ah, okay. I'll ask you questions later then. I was just gonna ask if you were on YouTube at this very moment or Twitch at this moment.
I'm on YouTube. All D&D streams are on YouTube.
Yes, I saw the announcement. Wasn't sure.
Is to save every day till eternity passes.
So we're
Give
all
this
in
guy
agreement
a
to
maybe.
jump. Yeah, right.
Is that me?
Yeah, as soon as you just have him teleport right into a
Yes, let's do
fist.
it.
Yeah, tell you. I'm not
Just
sure
let me
about
bring
the
back
entire
Fennel at, like,
endeavor.
Just let Fennel come back at like level 60 real quick.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure how this is gonna play out, but I'm here for it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, think
What
about-
were we in the
you
middle of?
only
We're in the
have-
middle of a
you
clock
only have
tower,
a
right?
mile away
Oh,
from
that's
something like
what
that.
I'm about to tell you guys.
I was gonna say maybe.
Oh,
Maybe if you
no.
listen
will
to
let us
recap.
know.
maybe
I
you'll
was
find
just
out.
thinking.
Who freaking knows? Who freaking does that kill you?
I can think.
The thinker.
Sometimes.
Let's change up this music. This shit's too happy, pissing me off. Wow, that's much more my speed.
Blue vein. It's much more your vein.
Yeah. Last, we left off our red right hand. They had switched missions, it appears, with their counterparts, the Inquisition, as they took it upon themselves to chase after the organization known as the Niggertorks, a mafia group to the far east of New Pisswater. As they decided the plan was to make their way to ashore and stealthily make it through Sabewatch territory. And as such, they made their way to shore before coming across their first roadblock, which seemed to be a heavily guarded Sabewatch checkpoint. One presented with their merits of passage, the Sabewatch kind of didn't care, to put it lightly. As such, the party decided they could do one of two things: engage the Sabewatch checkpoint in combat, or take a more stealthy approach, one they were trained in quite largely, that being sewer systems. As such, they decided the latter would pose a far greater outcome than the former, and made their way underground. As they did, making a decent way into Sabewatch territory, they quickly came across what seemed to be some sort of grouping of Space Marines down here. Not the Chaos Space Marines, nor Loyalists, but some sort of in-between. As these Space Marines didn't serve the Emperor of Mankind, nor did they serve Chaos, they served Sabewatch. Their armor slightly different than the rest. As they thought about what to do, they decided that the best course of action was to lay a trap of sorts. As they set up an entire kill chamber hallway with all these saw-like traps inside of it, and prepared an ambush. That being said, As they created the noise necessary to bring this horde of Space Marines their way, the Space Marines seemingly only sent one. As it approached, triggering the traps. Traps themselves dealing damage, but not quite enough to stop the thing as it made its way barreling towards the group. Quickly, the group engaged in combat. Noticing they were heavily outmatched to fight this thing. As portions of the party made a stand as ones that held the back, provided support. As they chipped away at the health of this Space Marine, slowly dealing more and more damage, but not enough to outpace the damage presented by this champion of Saberwatch. As the Space Marine threw out a grenade, a singularity grenade, sending them to some sort of alternate dimension, half the party. As they disappeared into nothingness, to the sight of everyone else, they had just been turned to dust. And quickly realizing that they were heavily outnumbered, outclassed, and way over their heads, half the group disappeared. Using a teleport presented by party member Trick to teleport over to the sister party, the Inquisitors, mainly that of Ursibon. As they disappeared, the party who had been quote-unquote immolated by the grenade were actually sent to a new dimension, a realm unknown. As they found themselves in a clock tower, the center of this clock tower pulsating with threads of fate captured within a device. As they made their way up this clock tower, passing various areas, solving various riddles, and eventually making it to the top with one final puzzle, they, with much difficulty, solved it. As they did, a voice rang out, revealing themselves as a figure who had a grudge against the party. This figure, known as Cremery, one of the members of the Ars Goetia. And that gripe being that they had killed their pet chronomantic false hydra many months ago. And as such, this trapped party in this strange chronomantic domain found themselves now in the dark, facing off against this monster. We find our other half of the party as you are taken up by those threads of weave. As you do, Risabon, you yourself find yourself not very far from where the party was fighting, less than a couple miles, in a place known as the Violent Oath. As Sanguinius approaches the doorway, you hear people begin to panic within. Many of them not expecting a figure of such power to appear in New Pisswater, let alone this city, this bar, as you watch your fellow Inquisitors prepare for what could be their end. Suddenly, threads of Arcana begin to take you as well. As they do, Fridays looks in confusion as you begin to disappear in their hour
Hey,
of
hold
need.
on now. Hey, hold on. Oh, I'm not doing this. I swear I'm not doing this.
As you disappear.
So what the hell are you doing?
As your vision begins to come back to you, you find yourself in an abandoned building. Ruin, damage everywhere. As directly behind you, beginning to formulate, is what seems to be half of the red right hand.
Like bodies? Or just the
Three
rest
of
of the
us.
organization? Oh.
No, it's half the group,
Oh.
half the organization.
Which half?
The half that teleported with Trip.
So
As
me, Freak, and Zashay.
As what? Ursuban's gonna look around before saying anything else. He's on edge. He was in a very tense situation, and now he's not immediately. Where's the rest of you? What? I'm all turned around.
There's nothing left of the rest of us. Yeah, they kind of. I would say blown to bits, but there was like no bodies.
What? Okay. Well, if there is no bodies, we don't know if they're dead. Okay, we need a body before we can confirm they're dead. Where are they? Where are we?
Help! I don't know what that is.
Can I immediately scope in towards the direction that noise came from?
seems like it's coming from the basement of this building.
Anything on the... Oh, can I check my grapes device to see if there's anybody showing on the map?
Which
From
device?
Grapes,
The grapes
the
device?
Yeah. As you kind of do, there's nothing coming up. There's no heat signature either.
Jesus.
The grapes device would have been to check for the other half of the brain.
The other, yeah,
They're
the
not,
other.
not there, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm assuming the answer would have been the same. They're
Yeah.
in a different line.
Okay,
Do
what?
we want to check that out, or should we
I'm gonna
collect
check-
ourselves first?
We don't have time to be sitting around collecting ourselves. I've got to get back to the Inquisition.
Yeah,
So
what are you doing here?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. Did either of you bring me here? I'll just
No. We're
No.
teleporting to you.
Well, something went backwards in your attempt. I've got to go save them from a real bad situation. Sanguinius was knocking on the door.
You know, maybe it's better that you're here then, you know? Like, that group of yours never existed. Same with the rest of ours, you know?
Don't give me that. Ursuban's gonna turn and just like kind of grab the doorway, look over his shoulder. Come on, let's go to the basement.
Yeah, I'll follow.
We are letting Earthbond go first.
God,
Absolutely.
get
Yes,
here with
sir.
you guys for a minute, and you're immediately like, "Oh, half of us is dead. Oh, your group is dead. No one's dead. Okay."
I mean, like, hey, welcome back.
Good to see you, boys.
Hey, when you have a chance, you might want to check on Lycris. I know they got hit a little bit by what we fought. They're also being deadly silent right now.
Crazy muted while they try to play a ranked game. Don't you dare play a ranked game while we're playing D&D.
I was muted.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we were all pointing and laughing. This is why we have a group chat without you.
Yeah. No, we're just ignoring you.
How much have you said?
I haven't said much, but I was just like, damn.
Like, yeah. Do
So
you
it's
need
just-
us want to do a little patch up real quick? You know,
Oh,
I
Oh.
mean, what kind of are you hurt?
I think
did you not keep track of damage?
no, I did. So I'm fine. I think.
Well, how on a scale of what to what are
Bleeding
you
from
fine?
the skull.
Like,
Right.
how many?
It's like a 6. I'm at a 6 right now. in
6 out
pain.
of 10?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, you're uncomfortable. He's gonna reach over and he's gonna use a healing hand on you. Numbers are gonna show up. Do not be alarmed. They're not
Oh,
totally
what?
accurate.
I just start
100.
seeing numbers everywhere. Oh god.
I've got to find it. I haven't looked at my sheet in a minute.
Do not be alarmed. 1,000 healing.
No.
Don't be
buddy.
alarmed. They're not entirely accurate.
Just ignore the upper number.
So you're gonna take 33 damage, but you will heal 21.
You let me see. I'll burn 2 key points to heal you for
Oh, okay, no,
21 and
that's
25.
okay. Don't worry.
we
21's
don't
enough.
have
21's
we
enough.
don't have
No
that
heal
much
like
health.
overheal.
No,
Are you
we
all
don't-
hurt?
No.
No, it
No.
was just like this.
I'm
as
all
always.
bloodied and bruised. They're
Well,
fine.
the heal can distribute to 3 people. That's why
Unless
I asked.
3 men
Yeah.
in trench coats come in and fucking
You all
violate me, I'll be
heal
okay.
for 46 points. Don't care if you didn't need it.
Damn.
I feel
Sasha
the
actually
same.
didn't take damage.
I feel exactly the same. Thank you.
We
Awesome.
stay at a safe distance.
We stayed just
Yeah.
extra distance away.
Yeah.
Percival will give a
Yeah.
thumbs up and then slowly turn back around to go down the stairs.
As you walk down those stairs, you begin to see what seems to be the sites of combat, blood splattered across the wall. As you get to the bottom, and sitting damn near like slumped in the wheelchair small wheelchair, because what you see is a possum in wizard's clothes.
Oh my fucking god, it's Abernathy.
That's so cute.
So what's the blood like? Fresh blood or dried blood on the walls?
Dried.
This is
Okay.
not the possum I'm aware of, is it? Not Ursabon,
No.
just myself.
Against
This is
yourself,
on
it's
the
the
table.
same possum actually.
Fuck yeah.
Dude looks like he just lost his wife and kids in the worst
He
Magic the
looks
Gathering
so
game.
sad, actually.
Yeah.
This is such a harrowed image. Anyway, Ursabon will kind of slow his approach. You alright? You alright, critter?
I need heal.
You gonna be my friend if I heal you?
Yes.
Yeah, you're seeming like it. And he kind of just he approaches, and he'll also give him a hand of healing.
As
Oh yeah,
you-
that's a low roll on the damage there, man. Come on, you can do better than
32.
that.
As you heal him up, you watch
I'm turning my
as,
global modifiers off. I need to hear this shit.
as some of the wounds that are scattered across his body kind of patch themselves up. You watch as he kind of takes deeper breaths now, not the raggedy breaths that he was taking beforehand. As he kind of looks up. Red right hand! As he kind of scrambles out of
What the fuck did you know?
the chair, and you watch as he kind of crawls across the ground as he kind of falls to the ground and just tries to crawl towards the nearest escape, which is just like
First one kind
no
of like
here.
holds
As
his hands up. Hold
Can I-
on
Speaking
now.
of Sandra, he identified us so quickly.
Yeah, wait, can I use the wheelchair and just throw it in front of him where he's trying to
What?
crawl to?
Ursaban will
What?
extend an arm out and grab the wheelchair that you try throwing and just plant it on the ground. And
I
it
was
kinda
gonna say,
holds a
can we
hand.
just block his way? He looks small.
Oh, hold on now. I'm not here to impose any harm. I'm on the contrary. I'm a monk of mercy. I'm not out here trying to kick people while they're already down.
That's
That's
half the
why I
enjoyment
healed
in this
you.
spot.
You aren't here to finish me.
Why
So
would
why
we
would-
be here to finish you?
Why
I'm
would
gonna
the
be
red
kidding.
right hand need to finish you?
Listen, we work on assignments, and I didn't see you in any briefings, so you're all right.
Miss, don't hurt me.
I just said you'd be fine, so I will not be hurting you.
That's what the last group of Red Right Hand told me.
Where are they?
I killed them all.
Oh,
Nice.
Then you can manage.
nice.
Good on you, I suppose. What are you doing down here? Where are we? Did you summon me here? And he kind of points to the possum.
I intercepted the first teleportation I could sense.
Okay, but why?
I am dying. I was dying.
Oh,
You're not here to kill me?
no.
We don't know who you are. We're not here to kill you.
I
How
That's
did
a
you
great
manage?
You want to join the Red Right Hand?
Who
How
exactly?
did you recognize that we were red right hand?
seen you in the briefings.
Pardon?
What briefing?
Briefings.
The Regicide's briefings. Same one they gave me before I came down here. They
Okay, hold
redistributed
on.
me.
Who do you work for? You're aware of our briefings.
I worked for Emperor Medicus Polestar for a few years. I am Abernathy, the Prothean god of magic.
He's a Prothean god.
Insight
Oh.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I follow suit? Oh
I got
wow.
a nat 20.
Not that I would need to, but yeah, damn.
Yeah, we have a response, so it's not necessary, but
I'd like to know. I don't know.
Lycurus, this is a fucking liar. He's lying to you.
He's
dirty
a-
fucking liar.
He's a rat, dude.
He's a
Just
rat.
a rat.
He crawls on all
That's a
fours. He's on his
possum.
belly. He's like a rat.
Lycra, shoot him! Lycra, shoot him!
No.
Wait,
The
he
rest
works
of you
for...
are pretty easily able to tell that he probably is interception magic on teleportation spells isn't a normal thing that even people with 9th level can cast, short of a wish spell. And if he did that in an injured state, something along those lines adds up. You've never,
Does he
you
still
yourselves are not aware
hurt?
of who is and isn't a Prothean god, and that's by design of the Regicide, so that
Mhm.
other Protheans don't hunt down those Prothean gods and steal their domains.
Wait, so he's... Alright. Tama.
We need to help the rat wizard.
The...
Ursaban will kind of like get down onto his. He was already down on his knees to help resuscitate Abernathy, but
I'm
kind of
gonna...
holds his hands up. He's like, Listen, we're allies of Medicus as well. A fair few of us have actually met the guy, but times have changed, unfortunately.
How is he?
Can I hand him some food?
He's gone.
We haven't seen him. He's assumed dead.
His body's being dragged around. Well, that's above the table.
They
But we
got
haven't seen a body.
they got to him too.
Well, I'm not too sure who they is, but I believe this happened on Catharsis.
Wait, why are... If you're allies with the Regicide, why are Red Right Hand being ordered to try to take you out?
I know too much.
That's... We should be fucking dead then. It makes no sense that they would
We
hunt down
don't
a
know too
protein
much.
god.
If anything, we're a
Shut
bit in the dark.
Hush, hush.
My last deployment was to Vigilo. I was set there as a caretaker for the regicide units that were there, and I saw things I shouldn't have seen. Creatures, gods I
How-
shouldn't have seen, and they didn't want me to see, and they tried to kill me.
What is our knowledge base on Vigilo?
We've been there, yes?
No,
We've only been there for
you've been
Luna's
there
Landing.
for Luna's Landing. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you know
So
about
we
the
don't have
place.
any basis about any of that. Okay.
We kind of only blew that place up. Oh wait, did we only blow up Luna's Landing?
We
Yeah,
sure
bro.
shit didn't.
You guys, Luna's
I, the
Landing was
king,
invaded by
took
the
care of that.
Scarlet King. Yeah.
Okay, so you had been sent to Vigilo. We've been to Vigilo, but that was some time back, not too long ago. A couple of months, half a year. Were you deployed around the same time?
Yes, I was.
Why didn't you come back? How did you make it out from the Scarlet King's invasion?
The they got us out of the city of Urshar before she hit the fan. The Emperor separated from us, and we went to different directions. The Red Right Hand escorted us all to separate areas, and I was working here in New Pisswater for some time, attempting to share intelligence that I gathered with the Inquisitors in the city through the regicide. But some things I tried to transmit never made it through, apparently, so I decided to do a little investigation of my own. And when I did those investigations, somebody didn't like it very much. Suddenly, everywhere I go, I had to watch my back, because when I tried to enter my car, there was a bomb in it, and here I am. Even my Prothean magic can't fix my legs. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. I know too much, and they're trying to kill me.
Do you know who they is?
Somebody
Doesn't
very high up the chain.
That can
There-
apparently make God injuring car bombs?
Yes. I don't know what magics or divinity or eldritch or paracausal energies they're using, but whatever it is, I can't walk anymore.
Does Red Right Hand have like a dashboard or something for high priority targets, like kill on sight bounties, anything like that?
You'd have to ask Vicky, probably.
I'm
I think
assuming
you would have
our-
something like that.
Yeah, then I'll ask. I'll
I
see if I could try to contact Vicky, but I'll step out of the room.
Ursulon will kind of like reach over to grab the wheelchair that he had gripped earlier to set down, and he kind of scoots it toward Abernathy. Well, there has been whispers of a traitor amongst the Red Right Hand, regicide as a whole, really. So, whoever tried going at you, wasn't an order given to us, but rather this deceiver. So you must know quite a bit. We can certainly find a way to keep you safe.
The uh, right hand tried to finish me off after I tried to escape. I was able to kill them in this building. I immolated their souls from their body. But I'm afraid now they know. They know I'm alive. They know I'm alive, they'll come after me.
Speaking of the bodies, do we see any around?
You can make an investigation check.
Could I use survival? If there's like a smell in the area?
Yeah.
I'll stamina point that one.
That's a nature.
Casually a 17.
Same modifier.
Oh no, it's I guess.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, you did
Same
roll nature.
bonus.
As it's when you smell, it smells like ash down here. Trip, you quickly find what seems to be. You ever see the shadows left behind after a body gets vaporized from a nuke?
Yeah.
Those are on the walls nearby. Each one in the shape of a red right hand in full uniform.
It's just a handprint on the wall.
God, we really don't fit the red right hand. We don't wear uniforms. But yeah.
So during this time, does my call to Vicky connect?
Yeah, it does connect quite instantly.
Oh.
If he picks up.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, yeah. Got separated from the group and I was just looking for work to do for the day. Is there like a bounty board or a priority list for people we should look out for?
Anyone associated with the mafias is fair game.
Well, how do I get money per head then?
Money?
This fucking
You
side
mean-
riff.
Bounty work? I'm sure there's bounty
Yeah,
boards
that's
in the
what-
city you can go to.
I meant for specifically the false for the regicide, you know, but
Oh, I mean, we have a dedicated corps of adventurers that we send out on bounties like that. Usually Red Right Hand aren't allowed to attend those in case someone starts seeing something sus with them or something along those lines.
well, considering the state, mind if I just go ahead and get that list anyways? Of like potential, like, you know, high value targets, people
Within the
we should
city?
look out for.
Okay.
No, just in general. We don't
In general.
consider, yeah, just in general.
Well, the majority of the
Petabytes of
bounty
information.
if the amount of bounties that we have coming through the regicide to our adventure corps is there is millions of names on it. Many of those names are on planets that aren't on the Pantheon.
Okay. Then yeah, this is just for the Pantheon then.
All right. I'll gather that and send that over.
Appreciate it. All right. Bye bye. And I'll hang up and wait for the message. I'll head back to the party.
Percival will kind of he's not making any additional approaches. He just kind of did that sniff and only got the ash. Look back over to Trip.
Yep.
Any sign
spell
of
spell
bodies?
You must have cast for this. Yeah, body is not the correct term.
Ah, past tense.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, pretty strong spell you cast for someone pretty injured.
They must have really snuck up on you. Well, I suppose you were pretty wounded after this car bomb incident.
Uh,
Is this the level of spell you cast by surprise, or were you prepared for them to come at you?
you're,
Also,
you're
why are you in the
asking a lot of
basement when you get-
questions.
He's
I'm
just he's a magic guy.
Yeah. Also, why are you in a basement if you're real portray bound? That
No one expects a person in a wheelchair to be at the bottom of a basement.
fair enough.
Oh,
Fair enough.
How long ago were you attacked?
I think day ago, maybe.
Recently.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't evaporate us as soon as we stood down here.
It's terrible. Have you
They
had
had
anything to
very-
eat in the meantime?
Any what?
Anything to eat in the meantime?
No.
Gonna hold out a gup.
Yeah, I am about to. Yeah. So it sounds like you already know who we are. But once again, I'm Zeshra Abernathy. And I'll also hand him a greater healing potion if he wants to wash it down with that.
A gup and a greater healing potion.
That's a meal for kings, bro.
Why does this feel like a meal you give a kid?
Oh, shit.
It feels like a cookie and a cup of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, here's your juice barrel and ham sandwich.
It's like a fucking.
this guy.
It's like a juice pouch.
God, these are some fancy names.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, you name the kind.
So demigods
Yeah,
are
except for
down
that
here.
one.
But there's no.
Interesting.
What about
Economical
Cabbage
choice.
Jack, bro? We need to find Cabbage Jack.
Rot? Hello?
God,
I
they
say
have
we go
criminal.
divine level threats. Easy.
But I'm not seeing Abernathy's name on it.
Cabbage Jack.
The
Not
pale
good.
surgeon? Perhaps?
Abernathy, do you perhaps have any other aliases you go by?
No, I'm just Abernathy.
Oh, Abernathy. My beloved.
I mean, he did lead with Abernathy, the protean
The
god of
protein
magic.
god. Yeah. I was just wondering. But
Here,
do-
if-
I'll ask the whole party. Do you think it'd be safe to see if, considering you've probably done good work for the regicide and are on the side of the Falstarian government and the family, we
he
could
kinda
connect
just-
you.
Kinda just said that the red right hand was after him.
Yeah, but we can connect him with Vicky. Perhaps he can get higher levels of protection.
we're
Because this could be a different. This is like maybe Red Right Hands who are.
I think this is the work of the traitor. I
Yeah,
think the traitor had
exactly.
sent in a rogue party. And if it is that, yeah, I think Abernathy is innocent.
There's
Of
also-
course, clearly.
There's also, yeah,
So,
like,
if-
for example, the Red Right Hand party could have been tricked into hunting him down.
Well, yes. Because
Yeah.
when we have orders, we tend to follow them out without question. That's what we did for Medicus, and that's what we do now. But Abernathy's been quite out of the loop, seeing as they weren't aware of
Yeah,
Medicus.
I'll pass it.
I feel like this is actually, you know what, Abernathy, if we can
Hmm?
get you in contact with someone higher up, would you like that? Or do you want nothing to do with the
No,
regicide for now?
No, nobody higher up, nobody higher up.
I would
So-
have expected you to be higher up, though.
We have an island.
An island that's going to be supervised by the higher ups.
That's gonna be
because,
filled with
Yeah.
Falstarian soldiers and workers.
It's all construct.
Except, you know, people are still going to be watching the island, even if it's just constructs. God, I need to take a shit real quick.
What? Just watch Trip walk to a corner. Okay.
No, he's gonna sit with his cheeks out the window.
The island was just an idea. But, I mean, I reckon it'd be the safest place. I don't believe we have Red Right Hand Station there at all.
What?
That's
do you have
Abernathy's concern.
Then Abernathy, do you have anybody you trust that you would want to contact? Because sorry to say, what else can we do to help you?
Um, I've done some investigating on the city, and as I understand it, the what are they called? The demons from the super hell down not super hell the nine hells, the Goetia, they don't play by Regicide handbook here. They don't have any affiliation that much with Regicide other than being refugees. If I could get in contact with one of them and make some sort of deal, I would be able to do something. Get out of here, disappear.
What are your feelings towards the Regicide?
They were the last hope for the forest to survive, but if they're corrupted by something above, then there's something wrong. There's a poison, like Malcador, but worse, in this regicide.
If we have a cancer, we gotta kill it.
Yes, I agree. Only then will the regicide have any chance of surviving.
Do you think you'd be able to figure out what that is with us so that we can, bring hope to the forest?
I need a place of safety first, then I will gather everything I know and what they might not want me to know.
Well, once the island's completed, I'm sure we could hide him somewhere.
How can we keep in contact with you, Abernathy?
As he looks over at you, he looks at the necklace you have, the pendant.
Yeah.
You have contact with him?
Who's him? And he kind of reaches down to grab his necklace and hold it up.
Lucifer. The Morning Star.
Oh,
Yes. We had safe passage through his bar down in the Hells. It's where I was previously before you intercepted me.
Let me see the necklace.
He kind of slowly, carefully takes it off from over his neck and holds it out, palm up.
Okay. As he kind of intertwines it with threads of Arcana, as they begin to leave his fingertips. I have an idea. I will talk to this Morning Star and grant myself safe passage. This figure has a great deal of amnesty and argumentative personality traits against the regicide. It would be in my best interest to see him as an ally in this situation. I think that the best course of action for me is to break some sort of deal with this Lucifer. And once I am in a realm of safety, away from here, I will be in contact with you all. Not via your sending stones. I will message you with a higher level version of messaging that cannot be traced back to me or you.
Well, this Lucifer also had made contact with our upper echelon. I think we'd be able to sort of intermingle in a way.
Yes, this is good. I will be in contact with him and learn what he knows that sets him off as well from allying with the regicide proper. There's some great conspiracy here that we must get to the bottom to. Do not find yourselves corrupted. Question your orders when they come. Do not work blindly anymore. Something is controlling, puppeteering the regicide towards annihilation.
Ursaban will kind of like lean forward a bit and he'll nod. He adjusts his position. Are you familiar with the princess?
Yes, greatly.
Okay, Kane. He spoke with us about something in regards to us basically being sheep. He offered us some sort of salvation from it all. He's saying that Scarlet King's a good guy.
I have a feeling that whatever is puppeteering the regicide will make the Scarlet King look merciful in comparison.
Right. Okay. So just don't trust anybody right now except intuition and your gut.
Yes,
Okay. That's all I need to hear.
which you
Abernathy,
must
any-
do not get caught.
He'll kind of reach down and he'll give him a little pat on the shoulder before reaching down and taking the talisman back and putting it back over his neck. I'll let you know I trust you.
Yes, we will see this through as a team. Gather any allies you will be able to trust. We must purge this splints from within the regicide.
We've got a lot of split right now, but with this little team, hopefully, where's the rest of you? He kind of looks back over at Zesher and Lycoris.
I thought I told you they never existed.
Don't give me that shit. I smell them on you.
Well, Trip did a pretty good job explaining it. They kind of just got fucking evaporated and we teleported out.
Yeah.
So they're gone. Gone. Just like that.
I keep checking my grapes. I keep checking my device. If they're on this plane of existence, I would have seen them by now.
Okay.
I owe you all a great debt for the actions and truth that you have presented me. I will repay it in full and more. I promise that.
Do you need me to carry you, or do you
No.
want to go this in your wheelchair?
I am going to be dragged to hell now.
Oh,
Do you think
As-
Hell's wheelchair accessible? I don't think so, per se.
even the slopes have stairs.
I'm about
Yeah.
to find out, I suppose.
Okay. And he
Oh boy.
Abernathy, no.
Here we go! As he lays down flat onto the ground, as you watch the ground begin to break and shake beneath him, as all of a sudden, bursting through the wood is just a bunch of hands, and they drag Abernathy down to hell. As
You know
the
what's fucking
floorboards
crazy?
kind of
He's
close
more
up in front of him.
He's more scared of whatever's
did it
chasing
take?
him
Did
than
the hands take
that.
the wheelchair too?
I know they left the wheelchair.
Oh, can we take the wheelchair?
Can we take it?
You can.
Yeah.
Well, just kind of blinks, looking at where Abernathy was, and he kind of reaches down and touches the smooth of the ground to see if there was any sign of the floor splitting.
I'm just gonna look at Ursaban. You went through that?
No, I went through a door. He's going straight to the guy.
Oh.
Can you imagine? He was excited to see that shit. Whatever's chasing him is scarier than whatever the fuck that was.
I think I'd be excited to have safety also. If you didn't know we were Red Right Hand, I would have suggested getting into the escutcheon, but all things considered, we just gotta play the waiting game right now.
Yeah. How big is the wheelchair, by the way? Because he's a possum, right? Is it
It's
like really
little.
small?
It's a very small wheelchair. It's like,
Can it fold?
yeah, it folds
So
up.
that was just like a regular sized possum.
Yeah. While I'm talking to Ursaban, can I just really quickly pocket it?
Oh.
You have a wheelchair for a small sized creature or smaller.
Yes.
Ursaban's gonna reach behind his ear and kind of hit the communication device that he has. Vicky?
Hello? Come in?
Hey, update, not great. I've just convened with the latter party of Red Right Hand that I've split from. There's half present. Last I'm aware of the Inquisition party I was with, Sanguinius was knocking on their position. Really, it's just gone totally downhill. I'm not sure where I am currently, but I had brief encounter with an Abernathy, Protean god of magic, who has been dragged to hell.
What the fuck was that paragraph you just told me? Okay.
That's Sitrep. I'm just as appalled.
Abernathy isn't even supposed to be in the Pantheon.
He was here, and now he's with
Not.
Lucifer.
He's supposed to be in
Where's he
Vigilo.
supposed to be?
That's he had made mention of
Yeah,
that. He was attacked.
indeed.
He was attacked.
Okay, I'll try and figure out who told him he was supposed to be in the Pantheon, but
Keep that down low.
okay.
If you
That's
find it,
weird.
pass it to leadership, because apparently it was us.
What do you mean?
It was Red Right Hand. I'm looking, and he
Told
kind of
him?
turns to look at the wall where there's just the nuked shadow prints.
More
Abernathy
so,
dealt with him, but there was an attack on him that disabled him.
I don't know if it was Red Right Hand that told him specifically, but it
He
was
claimed it
certainly
to be
Red
Red
Right
Right
Hand.
Hand.
Fucking regicide traitor. Okay.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we've been dealing with this issue for fucking months. It hasn't gotten to the point where it's been like, how do you say, a present threat that we need to worry about until the Lions found out one of their schematics they used to kill Archangels got deleted. And ever since then, whoever this is getting bolder and bolder.
Oh, we
Is-
had heard
is-
about that.
Is this in relation to the armory that also had gone missing beneath Pisswater?
I would assume they're all connected. We did have a incident of sorts. When I sent a team of Inquisitors to go to the biological weapons vault under the city in Old Pisswater,
Mhm.
the entire thing was already raided, and the only people who have access to that are the higher commands of the regicide.
Well, we can't really be trusting the higher ends if they're dropping the ball like this, not dealing with a traitor. That being said, I don't know what to make of this. My part, the Inquisition is dealing with Sanguinius, and they're currently tied up. I need orders. I need to know where to go.
Okay. You said Sanguinius is currently in New Pisswater.
He's at the bar where Night Kiss is.
Okay. Normally, that would involve us nuking the entire city. But seeing as the city's far too important to be nuking it.
That I don't know if that'd do much. That just kind of closed the gateway. I mean, they're in a different plane right now. It's a safe place.
All right. Well, your life signatures on your friends are still showing positive. So whatever is going on there, they're still alive.
What about the signatures on Hourglass parties?
They're still showing positive too.
Oh,
Knew it. I knew they were fucking alive.
I wouldn't have believed that.
It's a cross communication.
Yeah. Have you explained that? I'm not sure like this. Have any of you explained what happened to us? They should probably know.
You did it
Have you guys
earlier.
You guys got to
okay.
talk to Vicky more often. You can talk to me all you can, but Vicky's got to hear about it.
Okay. Alright, Spawn. We just teleported to you after this happened.
Yeah.
To
There's
me.
not been much time. So,
And then
so that,
all this unfolded, yeah.
yeah, so we'll explain real quick. A Sable Watch Well, there are Space Marines in Saberwatch that are planning an invasion of the distribution. They have at least one tough motherfucker. Don't know if they have more of that kind, though.
Were they in Pisswater?
They are in the sewers of Pisswater.
From what we heard, that was specifically the champion of Sablewatch, something like that.
They
Because I-
refer to the one we fought as champion. We don't know if
As
that's
champion.
title or an actual name.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if someone named a child champion, goddamn.
Fire name.
Well,
No, it isn't.
So the sit rep, that's their sit rep at this time. Miss Vicky.
Okay. I'm gonna start working on some stuff on my end to try and figure out what the fuck is going on. You guys continue with the Mafia mission. I'll see what I can pull to kind of identify where the rest of your party's at. But until then, continue as ordered.
All right. The lost will lead the blind. We'll be on our way.
It's worked every time so far.
Let's keep it blind. Rizvan kind of just lowers his hand and he breathes in real deep. His hands rub together. Okay. Let's. I suppose we should. Is this house important? How'd you guys end up here?
Again, we
We're in the
were
same
talking
boat
to,
as you.
and apparently the possum
Intercepted the spell.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take a look outside, see where we are in relation to Pisswater, and
Can I check my GPS device just
You
to
guys
see
wanna
where we
be-
are?
yeah, that's a good call. Is that thing on a closed channel?
It's a GPS. I
So
don't.
we're here now. Abandoned building.
Oh, that's pretty close
To where we were.
No, we were across.
We were like here.
We were somewhere in the sewers in that area.
But are we within the walls now?
I don't think there's technically walls around the Stable Watch area. I think checkpoints. But yeah, we're either right on the edge or right in it.
Well, the text is in it. The icon is on the wall. Or the
Yeah.
line, you know.
Ursaban will kind
I'm
of like
guessing-
step past him. He gives Lycoris a pat on the shoulder as if like a hello, sorry, introduction short right now. Glad to see you. And he kind of starts scaling the side of the building, seeing as it was a devastated building, and he'll kind of perch on the top and look out.
You kind of look out. It's surprisingly calm outside. In the direction of the Saberwatch area, nothing seems to be going on out of the norm. Direction of Mafia territories, there is some combat going on near Ocean Heights over here. But other than that, streets seem like normal, other than, artillery rounds being thrown into them.
The orders are the same. Are we just trying to get Ursaban back to his party, or are we trying to finish what we were doing?
My interpretation of it was they want us to continue with the mafias.
Yeah.
They didn't specifically say to get Earthspawn back to Ace.
So we gotta go this way. That's what we were doing, right?
What Earthspawn's choice really? Since
Yeah.
they split off from us.
Ursaban will come step back down. Straits are calm. It's oddly peaceful out there. I haven't seen
Are
much
they-
Pisswater, but it's been a hellhole up until this point. I suppose one thing we should get going is you guys are now my reinforcements, but only after I help you with your objective.
Sounds about right. Are there any cars?
Cars?
Any parked
Oh.
cars on the road?
Yeah, there's parked cars.
All right.
Oh
I'm
my
a,
God,
I'm a
that's
point.
silence.
I'm gonna elbow trip. I'm just gonna be like, which one you want?
It's the best looking car.
This section doesn't seem to have. Actually, you guys are right next to the financial district. I take that back. There's a goddamn like.
There's nice cars.
There's a shit ton of nice cars actually. There's like these like 4-door, 6-wheel, like still with that like 1920s, 1940s aesthetic about it, but it's the closest you can get to a pickup truck like that. Could carry everyone
That's
pretty
bad.
easily.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna.
That's a pretty good one.
There's license plate on it?
Not for long.
Right?
There,
Yeah, those guys.
there is identification on it.
I'm while sneaking up to that, I'm gonna steal license plates from separate cars. Just like take a knife and smack it.
As you
Respawn
do.
just kind of frowns.
Just
Entering
go
into
for
the
that spawn.
vehicle. As you do.
Can I lockpick the door?
Yeah,
there
I mean
any way?
the door, whoever was this was, it was obviously very either clumsy or so rich that they don't care about locking their doors. It
Oh,
opens
never
right
mind that.
away.
Good neighborhood.
Yeah.
The best. Abernathy was here.
As you kind of all hop in, you're able to easily start up the car as well. As
Like,
The keys were left in.
as it starts up, you hear the little mechanisms inside kind of whir as they go. Welcome back, Ambassador of Falstar.
What?
oh, you know what? That's us.
Yeah, that's us now. You know, like the Inquisition, we're ambassadors.
We were ambassadors. Technically, we were ambassadors to Poseidon for Falstar.
Please just drive before I get angrier.
Do we want to revise our plan and still go for the Tinker Turks? Tinker, jeez.
Tinker
Tinker
Turks.
Turks.
Uh,
Yes, yeah. So what was our motive of going there again?
Yes, we felt like we could convince them to join us. We like
Okay.
explosions, they like explosions.
Those
Let's
guys,
get it.
this champion must be real bad if you guys are considering reinforcements.
Oh
this
no, that was never.
we planned this before meeting that champion.
No, that was all. The intention was go through the sewers to Tinker Torques, but didn't work out.
Yeah.
As you start the car, proceed forward, we turn our attention now back to the escutcheon. Artemis.
Go pick up Artemis.
As you kind of wake up, kind of look around, realize you've been asleep for the past like 20 hours. Look at the ground next to you and the campsite. There seems to be like empty bottle of rum.
Lord,
Takes
what
you-
did I drink?
It's a little bit to realize where you are. As you gaze about the area, you see none of your comrades nearby.
Well, fuck. Okay. He's gonna like look around for anyone.
What are you doing?
He's gonna just like look around to see if there's anyone nearby. Kind of have a wander, see if he can find anyone.
As you kind of look about the area, very calming, actually, without the constant nagging from your party, all their voices and such. As you look, you see one figure as they're currently helping with the rebuilding of the Escutcheon off in the distance. Very large, imposing figure you would recognize as Vulcan, Primarch of the Salamanders, as it seems like he has some guards with him as well. These gold and green cladded troops with giant shields.
Artemis is gonna go. "Oh, you know, the ocean sounds nice without a bunch of fuckers talking over it, but I do miss them a little." He's gonna kind of walk over to Vulcan a little bit apprehensively, not quite as nervous as he once was, and he's gonna give Vulcan. He's not really sure on what salute to give, so he's just gonna give like a classic like 4 fingers, palm facing forward towards him. Vulcan, sir, it's a pleasure to meet you. Do you know where we are?
Oh, you are awake. Very good. We are currently on the Escutcheon. You do not know where you are.
No, I woke up surrounded by a bunch of bottles, and all of my friends are gone. So,
Yes. Oh, they left about 16 hours ago.
Yes. About 4 hours into my sleep, I suppose. So, do you have any idea on how to get back to them? I could really get well, kind of have to reunite with them as soon as possible.
I do have an idea. Yes. As I believe it, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but Vicky, she put a little tracker on, at least for me, on Emmanuel, with a little teleportation seal on it as well, just in case I needed him back or needed to get to him for anything important.
Oh, thank you for telling me, sir.
If you would like the item here, see, he hands you like a button on like a little handle. You simply press this and it will bring you to them.
Oh, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. I know probably don't need much use of a lawyer, but if you ever need any help, I'd be happy to offer my services.
You would be greatly surprised how much legislation's in the regicide.
Well, if you ever need to get around some legislation, I'm sure I could be of use.
I am sure you will be of use as well.
Artemis is gonna offer a hand to shake.
He kind of shakes your hand. His hand's about 10 times bigger than yours.
Yeah.
Like a child trying to shake hands with their dad. As shake the hand, you see this button. Do you press the button?
Yeah, Artemis is gonna press the button.
As you disappear. As the scene you reappear in is far, far on the opposite end of the one that you were just in.
Oh no!
Welcome to hell.
Oh, hey, Artemis!
No, this is
There's a
nice.
guy screaming at us.
Rip Artemis's character to add them to the
Clock
battle.
Tower group is missing 2 people.
Yeah.
They
At
got
this
one
point,
sort balances itself out, right?
huh?
Oh! It's happening.
Why can I move him?
What was
around
that?
now? And Randy. And Elias.
You can move everyone. I made it that way.
I can't move Demi. Demi's the only one I can't move.
Demi's not allowed to move,
Don't
period.
move me. Don't know.
As you
At
appear,
this rate, Emmanuel. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm gonna myself.
and you hear a voice ring out with the entire place.
You all did me great harm. A great deal of harm when you killed my pet. And I plan to pay that back in full. You see, in my domain, death isn't the end.
Demi looks over. Oh.
I will kill you again and again and again till you know your place.
As you hear the clock mechanisms begin to shift around.
Hey,
As
wait,
the
wait.
Do you have
They didn't
any
do it.
last pleas for your life?
It was me. They didn't do anything.
Good.
I cast the
I will
chronomancy.
make you watch as I kill them first.
Oh, goody.
It's this guy. Demi.
Oh, thank God. I'll go last.
Can you enlighten me?
I don't know if that's what you wanted. This prolongment.
So, back in the day, we were slaves to his little pet and little playthings, and well, we escaped and made it our pet, and then got it killed because I did chronomancy. I didn't know it was illegal. I'm 1700 years old. I just came out like a year ago. All right.
The slow fade in of
Congratulations, it is Pride
Korak's
Month.
smile with a thumbs up.
So, do we know how we're going to be getting out of here?
No.
Well, I mean, probably.
Kitty.
He looks around.
Artemis,
I
how
was-
did you get here?
I think that's better heard from your Primarch's mouth. The thing we need to know here is that I'm here now, and.
So does however you got here have a reverse switch, or?
Does Artemis still have the button?
Button's dissipated. It's gone.
Fuck, no. Okay.
Right.
Can Artemis feel out with his psychic powers to see if there's anyone nearby?
Make a perception check.
You about to talk to an angel.
Perception.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking angel.
That is a. Oh, we're already proficient in that. Okay,
There's an angel, like a biblically accurate angel, one floor beneath us.
Yeah.
What's your embarrassing moment?
Just about to touch
Oh
on.
yeah, wait, hey, he didn't have to go through the challenges. This isn't fair. What's your most embarrassing moment?
It's my
Please
most
tell me.
embarrassing moment.
Oh wow. Okay.
As you watch,
Uh-oh.
formulating from the shadows of the corner of the room, these horse-like things, as they begin
Oh,
to
it's-
approach.
It's a little donkey. It's-
No. But if
what
you
that
want,
mouth do?
out of here, we can fight if possible.
Randy, shoot it. Randy.
Emmanuel is gonna step about right here. He's gonna target this one first.
Go ahead and roll to
Let me
hit.
pull up my character sheet. Yeah, 1 second. Oh wait, my character sheet's right here. I just gotta expand it. I transferred everything to 20 recently, so everything's still kind of new to me.
Yeah. As you
19.
take the shot, and it goes flying into the face of the creature. You watch as the creature is taken aback by the shot before turning its head back towards you undamaged.
Artemis is gonna point at the one that Emmanuel just shot, and I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration to impose my righteous verdict on it.
I would like to prep a wall of force, as a dome as soon as one of them goes to attack.
How much damage does holy water do, by the way?
I can probably.
Holy water depends on what you're hitting with it.
Well,
For demons, it's about 3d6 for like a vial of it.
okay.
Do you want me to just post the regular holy water real quick?
Yeah, if you have it on hand.
Yeah.
As an action, you splash the content into your picture. Okay, noted.
It's 2d6. I was close.
Yeah.
To make a wisdom saving throw.
Has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
One second, I'll pull up its stat block. Dig through hundreds of stat blocks because I prepped this thing like before the one shots.
So like 2 months. Oh wait, one shot. So a month ago.
Pretty much. My wisdom save. Nat 20?
Silvery barbs?
11.
I'm gonna give my advantage to Emmanuel. The horse.
Okay.
The horse is charmed.
It is immune to charm.
The horse is,
It is.
not charmed.
Well, I would like to cast Holy Aura. If I could. There we go. And those that are in my little holy light, they get the benefits of that.
As the thing begins to get closer and closer.
Manuel's now gonna try shooting it again. Might as well.
And he does have advantage on that.
You have advantage?
do? Oh, I do?
At a
Oh,
hit?
yeah, because the
Yeah, 'cause
artist,
Artemis-
yeah.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, it hits.
Yeah, roll damage. As you strike it in the side, as some of it goes up in flame. Other than being like knocked back a little bit by the blast, continues to move forward.
So, do any of you have any bright ideas?
Oh, wait.
Will.
I forget. I can add extra damage. Because the Divine Strike is just a freaking passive thing. Add an additional 13 fire damage, even though I'm pretty sure it's not going to be doing much, but I'm just happy to have it for no reason.
As they begin to close in.
Can I say something real quick?
Yep.
Just going to bring up a feature of Emmanuel's gun that I don't think he's been keeping track of.
Oh,
the blood price.
okay. Let me copy that real quick and put that. Thank you for reminding me. I'll handle that in a second.
Yeah,
Uh,
I kind of ignored when you let him do that rapid fire.
Yeah.
I
shootout
completely
with the
forgot.
Space
Yeah.
Marine.
Yeah, thank you.
Well,
I
he was gonna
forgot
go
too, that's
down
on me.
anyways during the process of that. So
The amount of damage that
Yeah.
weapon does, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Oh, the
Yeah.
price, the price you pay to fire this fucking weapon.
It's only a 25% chance though, so
Yeah,
That's a pretty
5d6
high
ain't
odd.
fire,
nothing.
roll d20. Yeah.
and these campaigns 5d6 isn't that much.
Is it
In
wisdom, though,
Convergence, it
or is it
isn't,
just
yeah.
a random d20?
It's just a random d20.
d20.
Yeah, just gonna roll it anyways, see what happens.
So
You're
you can,
fine.
you know, take anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it. I should
gonna-
put this.
I'm gonna point at the same horse, and I'm gonna say, "Get the fuck away from me, you disgusting beast!" And I'm gonna cast Banish.
All right, charisma save.
You're
Oh yikes! These
question.
things, these things aren't the best at charisma. If you couldn't tell,
They're not
14?
risk gods.
They're not risk gods. It's not a what that
They have
tongue
no
do
risk.
situation.
okay.
Like, hello, HR.
There's no age right
Uh,
here.
Question.
Yeah.
If I have a action prepped, can I cast? Can I do a different action and still have that action prepped,
Nope.
or does that interrupt it? Okay.
You would be sacrificing that prepped action.
With
All
standard
right.
point.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do have stamina points. Could do that, or I could do quicken spell.
Any sort of action
Um,
that isn't your prepped action would sacrifice your prepped action.
Yeah. So in that
And you do have to declare what
case-
the trigger for your prepared action is before you actually.
Yeah, I did. It's when one of them goes to attack us.
Okay.
Alright,
So
Well,
Danny's
Daniel's
just
just
kind of
gonna
standing
go-
there with his arm up, like staring into its eyes, and then looking back and forth between them.
Manuel's gonna start focusing on shooting this one now. Not gonna do much, but you know it's better than he misses.
Oh wow! It's not even when you hit; it's every time it's fired.
Uh huh.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I gotta
which
roll
is
that
insane.
d20 again. Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
Are Randy and Elias also shooting? I just feel
Yeah,
like
they've
they
been
would be
shooting.
too.
They'd be shooting. They're not NPC drones quite yet.
Still not quite
Yeah.
an effect,
Quite
or like
not.
no effect.
It's having minimal effect. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
As you banish that first one, and then
It's a horde.
The hordes.
as more and more appear, as they all begin to prounce.
Any last
hey,
words before we go through this again and again?
Emmanuel,
I,
do you have
uh,
daylight, perhaps?
Steel of muscle. Forged in the fire. Oh, I got nothing.
fantastic, brilliant. I thought you were gonna do a whole speech there where you.
Yeah, I thought they were
Really-
going to do something cool. Oh shit!
I really wish I didn't press
Goes
that
back to
fucking
looking
button.
at
Actually,
You
I do
probably
have
shouldn't
divine
have.
intervention, but I don't think it'll do much.
Now's probably the time to use it, bud.
Yeah, I'm gonna use divine intervention. I can freaking post that. Ah! Get in the freaking chat.
There's no gods here.
It's not one of the work. Get in the chat. There we go. Okay. I do need to roll D1. Actually, you request your deity's aid and roll percentile dice equal to or less than 15.
Oh, divine
Your
intervention.
deity yeah.
If you roll and it's less than your, if you roll a D100, I think, or
Yeah.
it's 2D10.
Yeah. Oh.
God has surely abandoned you.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
The Emperor has
man,
a habit of doing that.
In that case, waiting for still prepping that. But I think I have an idea.
Go on.
Well, I don't want to spoil it.
Can I just go into the black market?
You can
Is
try.
that how that works?
I'm not going into the black market.
Yeah.
No, I'm kind of just scrolling through what I got here, guys.
Yeah, Manuel was just popping rounds.
As you
It's not really
fire these
not doing much.
blasts all about the place. As shot after shot rings out, echoing throughout this tower. And
Maddie, I have a quick question.
you watch some of these horses, their tongues kind of begin to leave, like extend out their mouth and crawl across the ground towards you all, the ones that aren't near the front. Kind of like wrapping themselves around the mechanisms like vines and making their way up towards you all.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, guys, get in the 10-foot sphere. I mean, you kind of are, but
Artemis, get in the 10-foot square or sphere.
Oh,
yeah, you would be pushed inside of it whenever I cast it. So just put your little thingies.
I don't wish to be licked. This is.
Don't lick me! Get that filthy tongue away from me!
As everyone gets into that sphere, one of them begins to lunge for an attack.
It goes up.
As the wall of force
Wall of
goes up
force.
around you guys, you hear it's conjured, and they begin to slam their heads against that wall of force, trying to get in. As creepily, the tongues begin to wrap their way around the wall of force as well, trying to break it.
Am I able to shoot through this?
No.
I mean, you might want to
It doesn't
cast a
have.
spell.
Yeah, it doesn't have health, but maybe their tongues do force damage. So, calculating this, the stairs over there. Remember when we were kind of down those stairs? How far would 500 feet get us? Would it get us like back to the angel, or like all the way down the tower?
500 feet, it would get you down the tower to the bottom
Yeah.
floor.
To the bottom floor. Awesome. I have Dimension Door, but that's only 2 people, y'all. Does anybody
who's
else
your
have Dimension
favorite?
Door? Artemis?
Door. Artemis has Dimension Door.
Awesome.
That's
Ran-
showing someone's getting left behind.
I know it's gonna be Elias.
I know it's gonna be Elias.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, Elias.
He's not here. We can abandon him.
As you begin to cast this, you hear the voice again echo out.
I'm going to have you all eaten slowly by sentience, mold imploded from the inside, drowned in blood that isn't yours, skinned by music, eaten by shadow beasts, shattered into sand, cooked alive, used as a paintbrush, swallowed by a massive worm, infect you with thought worms, devour you in a swarm of tiny mouths.
I'm Not
They're
gonna
gone.
lie. I
Hey,
think
hey, hey!
Elias-
Save the
What
hot
do you-
breath. Save the hot breath. I've been through worse.
What do
Okay.
you mean? No, he's not
I-
here.
Hold on.
I've been through it all before.
Where
Hush.
But what?
he's coming here right now.
Who's coming? What?
Are you serious?
Um,
Who's
Oh,
coming?
is he?
He's on the phone.
You're serious?
Yes, I
could you
called
fill
him.
us in? Could you fill us
Fuck.
in on what you're talking about? Like,
Okay.
What,
They-
you thought I wouldn't come with backup?
Oh my god. I
Shut
hate
the
this
fuck.
dude.
do you mind filling us in on what's happening?
I have no idea.
Not you. Talk again.
I
Oh,
hate
oh.
this dude.
All right. I
Are
mean,
you okay?
we do too, maybe. Do we hate him?
I
Go
don't
down
know.
to the bottom floor now.
Oh.
Yes, sir. I dimension door me and Randy. I leave Elias.
Elias is gonna walk. Let's go, Emmanuel.
Elias,
Yeah, you can just walk, bro. You just spit in his face for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You walk
Elias.
down. Tell your embarrassing story again.
Sorry, Elias. I have a bit more history with Emmanuel. We escaped the Eye of the King together. So
Why are
Hi.
you guys teleporting?
That's what I'm wondering.
Tammy
said
didn't open
immediately.
the doors.
We can just
To be
walk.
fair, yeah, to be fair, I'd also want to be gone
Yeah.
right away.
He said
Why
immediately.
not? But the biblically accurate angel, you don't want to bypass
I don't-
them again?
I don't
I
want
don't
to
think
talk
we
to him.
need to bypass him.
yeah,
I think we can just walk. Emmanuel's gonna walk with Elias. Because he's not gonna abandon his party members. Simply. Like that.
As
No
you
offense.
begin to make your way down those steps, those of you that are walking, at least, the rest of you are kind of teleporting down. So you kind of step by step make your way back down until eventually you're there. As you make it to the bottom floor, you see a figure waiting for you. As the doors at the front seem to now be real doors. This is the figure.
The actual Grimory? I thought the voice this whole time was Grim.
hello. Are you the one who
We have a
saved
very
us?
important guest coming. No, I'm the one that's
You
trying
mind
to kill
telling-
you.
Do
Oh.
mind
You
So
have
showing
been my
us
esteemed
something?
guest for the past few hours. Anything else, I'll kill you over and over again.
Do you mind telling us who's coming? Instead of leaving us in the dark.
Why's she built like that, bro?
That's a dude.
Why is he built like that?
Because it's Pride Month. He's comfy. Leave him be.
If they're powerful, they have to
So-
be attractive.
So what? Or
Is that what you
who,
thought about Thanos?
Who's on his way? Why do you hate him so much that you abandoned your plan to kill us?
Oh. He's a very interesting figure. As the door kind of opens up slowly, as you see this figure begin to walk through.
Do we know who that is, or do we just?
You can roll a history check.
Alright. Well, history for funsies, even though my intelligence score is not great. Oh god, Emmanuel doesn't know who the f this is. don't know who that is. Like,
As followed behind, you watch. There seems to be a possum in a wheelchair.
You got another wheelchair?
You got another wheelchair.
So how is accommodating?
Hell is accommodating, especially when you're,
God.
friends with Lucifer now, apparently.
Where's John Constantine when we need him?
Possum kind of rolls in as well. This is what he looks like in his new wheelchair. Very happy.
Oh, my goat. My goat.
Yay! This is character development I like.
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, I
Character
immediately
development.
I immediately trust you because someone who travels with a creature that cute must be trustworthy, surely.
Nah.
And being sarcastic, I know it doesn't convey very well.
Duh.
As the wheelchair creature possum wizard kind of like rolls over to the party. Ah, yes, you are the red right hand, right?
Duh.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm friends with your friends. I owe them a great deal, so I decided that if you were somewhere that they didn't know, it was either in the dark below or hell. Kind of the same thing, but who knows? It seems I was right. He kind of rolls over to you guys. Nice to meet you. My name is Abernathy. I am the Prothean god of magic.
What did our friends do to earn your favor?
Saved my life. I'm sure they will fill you in when the time is to come.
Duh.
As you all watch Ermery kind of like take this kneeled stance on one leg as the blonde figure walks in. Ah, Grimmery. Seems like you're having your fun as usual. As Grimmery kind of looks up at Lucifer. Yes, my lord. It's just that I was showing our guests here around my domain a bit. Nothing too much for them, right? As Grimmery turns back towards you all.
Manuel just gonna let out a simple, not really believable, duh.
Kind of give you the dagger eyes as it turns back to Lucifer. And as I understand it, these are acquaintances of yours, my lord. As Lucifer looks at you all. Ah, yes, and their friends would very much like them back. Ah, of course, my lord, of course. It's, it was quite the pleasure to have you all in my abode as Grimmy turns towards you all. Their heads, like, the back of their heads towards Lucifer as they're giving you this deadpan stare like I'm going to kill you one day.
Manuel just staring back.
Yeah, Artemis is also just staring back.
You're saying Abernathy is giving them this fluoride stare?
No, that's Grimmery.
No.
Oh, Lucy.
No,
Okay.
Grimmery.
I see.
Yeah.
Grimmery giving the fluoride stare.
Abernathy saw them for 1 second and just instantly hated them.
I thought it was just the head turn and a possum is giving the death eyes.
As you all kind of walk past Grimmery, as they Hermione turns back towards Lucifer. Is there anything else I can do you for, my lord? As Lucifer kind of turns towards this thing. Demi, this machine is giving off all types of threads of fate. And Lucifer turns from that to Demi. Give our new friend here a bundle, please.
Yes, that would be great.
Kind of try and hide how pissed they are about the entire thing, but don't say anything. Of course, my lord. As they walk over, opening up a side of it, reaching in, grabbing what seems to be these threads, and handing them over to you, Demi. As you
Thanks a lot.
take these, you've never seen so many in one place, let alone your hand. As it seems you have around, let me check how many. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. You have 30 threads.
Damn.
You have the sheet for what they do, right?
Sorry, how many threads?
30.
Oh! Wait, he gives me 30 threads, or?
You get 30 threads from Gremory.
Oh my god! Thank you. Thank you.
Spend them however you wish. Yeah, you can't wait to see your exploits as a chronomancer.
Yeah, they haven't been great so far.
Well, they should be far greater now that you have 30 of these.
Thank you for counting.
Of course. Wouldn't want to lose track of a very powerful thread, would I?
Probably take a
No.
chance to get
and
the
hey,
fuck out of there.
Trust, I won't lose them. As he he sort of bundles them around his hand into his pocket.
As you take them in your hands, put them into your pocket. Now, that is all. I would like to have a talk with your entire group whenever it is viable to do so. For now, I will be sending you back with the rest of your party.
Yeah.
Abernathy is to
Thank you.
stay in the hells for now to assist me.
He looks happier there. Good on him.
Wait, Abernathy, do you want to be here?
Oh yes, if I escape here, the regicide will kill me horribly, in an innumerable amount of ways.
Ah,
Yeah, your friend.
right. The regicide wants to wait. The regicide wants to kill you.
Why does the regicide want to kill you?
Should we?
I know
kill
too
him?
much.
No. Remember,
I don't-
there's like traitor amongst
Don't
us.
we all, bud? As he's like prepping a chronomancy.
Whoa, Demi. He met the other half of our group. I would trust their judgment. But I trust Lycanus
there
is
is
Would we?
there is traitors amongst us. Why would we want to take down Abernathy?
Right. The
Abernathy has been,
traitors.
to my knowledge, very loyal to to Medicus.
I would
whatever-
like to roll history on Abernathy's engagement with Medicus just to see if Demi knows. Because like Prothean God of Magic, I know it's like kind of secret, but it's a pretty big deal
Okay.
to Demi at least. Please not 20. Oh fuck.
You've heard rumors about a Prothean god of magic. They typically don't name who it is, because they don't want other Protheans hunting down and stealing the domain. But the Prothean god of magic has been one of the confidants of the Emperor for quite some time, from what you understand.
Cool. Then immediately dispelling, well, in that case, it was a pleasure to meet you. And you, talking to Lucifer. But if we're gonna
Yes.
get back to our friends,
As Lucifer kind of snaps his fingers, as you all see these golden lights appear over you, like god rays from nothing, as you begin to get raptured upwards.
no time like the present.
Arthur holds his arms up towards the sky. I'm finally being taken. Brother, I'll see you again soon.
You're having a Gojo moment.
I alone am the Twinkie one.
Hate it.
In heaven and hell, I
As-
alone am the Twinkie one.
You make your way back to the Pantheon proper. Who's driving the car right now is my question.
Zasher.
Probably Trip. Oh, okay, it is me. Cool.
Zesher, as you're driving, kind of zone out for a bit until a flash of light kind of grabs your attention back in the middle of the road, as I need everyone who was in hell to make a dex save as Zesher comes barreling into your party.
Oh no.
As you were raptured in the
Awesome.
middle of the road in front of their car.
Dex saving throw. Oh, okay.
Is there anything I could do to prevent this?
No,
No, let it happen.
there's nothing you can do to
First
prevent
one.
this.
Can I press on the gas?
Ursavan is going to.
Go
Can I have a
faster.
snap reaction where I reach over to jerk the wheel down to swerve them out of the way?
Don't swerve out of the way. We're getting out of the way.
He doesn't know cars.
Jumps aside. You swerve right into him.
He means well, but it's probably going to send you
Yeah,
guys
like-
rolling.
No,
Imagine
Demi's
somebody
definitely going
manages
upwards. He's
somebody
definitely
manages to
ascending.
jump out of the way, but we swerve into them anyways.
God,
As
You're just
you
chasing
all
artifacts.
attempt to turn the wheel at the same time, some of you are like, what the fuck? As it comes barreling straight into Emmanuel and Demi. As
No, I
Artemis
went up.
jumps out of the way,
was that
Demi,
nice.
you get clipped by this like a bird. Emmanuel, you are in your armor, so you kind of stop the car. This car goes completely vertical and then rolls across the ground, totaling in the middle of the street.
No, Sean,
As-
we just got this car.
I wish to fly out of
Those
the
who got
windshield.
hit take this much bludgeoning damage.
Oh, we were going speed limit.
I get fucking flattened like a bug. You're
You
joking.
going the speed limit?
I know, right? I was like, man, I drive like
Was
a
that
pussy.
13?
You
Good
heard
thing
this
I
car-
regenerate because of my medic augmentation.
we,
Yeah, I wish I had that one.
You should have chosen better.
Is there a
What's-
car
I'm-
crash?
I don't know where Ursavan is, but I'm just gonna point. I'm gonna be like, told you they were fine.
What's the state of the car?
It's total.
What's-
That's what he said.
Nope, that's not it.
I think it might be a
Not that.
manual size dent.
Medium sized dead.
Oh my god.
What?
The speakers from the car blasting Fetty Wap from the
Oh my god.
Oh my god, is that Fetty Wap?
Why did
It's that guy like that goes out of his way.
traffic
To,
jam?
car is just
Turn
totally
down
upside down,
music.
but the music is still bumping.
yeah.
Hey guys, I'm
Good song choice. Good song choice.
All you
Like
see
you
is
think
like
that Ursabon is irritated that you're playing Fetty Wap.
as soon as the car crashes, he's like, finally, and his foot kicks the door off of its hinges, and he crawls out.
What the fuck just happened to us?
Oh my god,
You knew
Ursabon!
right now.
Ursabon, hi! Artemis is like gonna go to like run to say hi to Ursabon, but then like the wall of stench hits him, and he just like gets fucking clotheslined and lands on the floor.
As I'm crawling out of the car, you
He gets
piece
on
of
his knees and he's
shit.
crying.
Ursabon just kind of salutes to the group.
Radio salutes back.
Artemis
Good to
hits
see
the
everybody.
unending breath.
Ugh.
Good to see you too.
Fucking
been a
idiots get
while.
evaporated, and now you're still fucking being a detriment to the goddamn mission.
Oh, hold on. And he
Thanks so
turns.
much.
Ursaban turns and he kind of like pulls the car up a little bit so it's easier for you to crawl out of the window.
Thank you.
I mean,
My salamander, please
It's not exactly our fault.
help.
Manuel's gonna reach down and he's gonna actually. I'm just gonna use bandage on you.
Artemis,
So-
how did you get with them?
Where the fuck did you guys even come from?
Well, That's a really good
the
question,
USB.
actually.
Yeah, that's
So,
a great question.
So,
Okay, that's run place.
Yup, let's move.
There's an ambulance
okay,
coming.
let's go.
Yeah,
Okay,
but-
let's
No,
go.
we're ducking
Okay.
away.
Yeah.
No doctors, only magic. Daddy, please
Are
heal.
While we're running, are there
I got
any
you.
cars that'll fit us, or at least 2 sets of cars?
With the sheer amount of people you have, probably not.
Let's see.
Not even like 2 cars.
Do we see any like tandem bikes around?
Oh my god.
The closest thing that you see
16.
that might be illegal, probably illegal, is illegal. There seems to be Saberwatch in this like little square here, hopping out of a Skyhawk that seems to have landed, as they are kind of like. Seems like they're about to do like some sort of SWAT type mission, as they line up in front of a door they're about to breach.
You can make a really big rickshaw.
Definitely that one.
Yeah, so we'll wait for them to kick down the door and go in, then we take it.
Wait, it's a group of. What's the
It's a group of
group that's
Saberwatch.
breaking into this building?
Table.
Sable watch.
How many?
We don't like Saberwatch.
2 dozen.
Yeah, there are enemies.
I feel like that just bring more attention to us. That wouldn't they just? Like,
I mean,
how far
who
away
cares?
we from our destination?
A lot.
Like 2 miles.
It would be very beneficial.
A 14-minute sprint.
That's not. That's just 2 miles.
That's not
Son.
far.
We don't run as fast as you are, Saban.
Yeah, that's like a brisk
you can pro-
jog.
This is
So you
this
can
is at,
probably pick up like half of us at once.
at
If we were
most
to
30
go-
at most a 30-minute walk.
If we were to take their vehicle, we would likely have to drop it off before we get to a checkpoint.
They probably have locators on it, trackers.
Yeah.
And
Seems
Good
Yeah,
thing
but-
you guys have a technomancer.
Yeah, Randy.
No,
Yeah,
no,
also-
it's me.
Also, a guy that is really, really
Oh, it
into
is you, yeah.
cosplaying Sable Watch.
That is true.
He
Hey, I'm
does still
I'm
have the
perfectly
costume.
fine.
He still has the uniform. It's a
perfectly fine
captain's
with-
uniform.
With trying to secure the Skyhawk, I'm okay with doing that if y'all are.
With the
We could just walk.
We could
Yeah.
just walk.
we could just walk.
Let's just walk.
But my legs are so broken.
It'll be fine.
Then you shouldn't have fucking gotten hit by a car, huh?
Well, you shouldn't have fucking hit me!
Hey, Spark, you just throw him over your shoulder.
Please.
Can you put a rope on him and fly him like a kite?
How close is that ambulance?
No, that's offensive.
That ambulance is over here, and they're taking care of civilians and stuff that got into the crash as well. Because your car, I'll describe exactly what happened. You were all able to get out of the car before a semi-truck hit it, sending the car careening back in the other lane, striking what seems to be like some sort of like either prison transport or something akin to that, as that went flying back over into what seems to be someone's sports car. And that sent the sports car flying, tumbling up and over into what seems to be the rest of the traffic before exploding. So there's quite a few ambulances out there with paramedics and such.
And that ambassador of Foster really needs to learn how to drive.
Yeah.
Wild half an hour. Good lord.
Half an hour?
I woke up like half an hour ago. Got teleported to met Vulcan actually. Got teleported to where these guys were, and then got raptured by.
And where were they? They just disappeared in front of
Oh,
us.
we were getting
Nice.
You were in hell.
licked by horses.
No, we did not get licked by horses.
We're going
We
to
were
be
about-
licked by
We were
horses.
going to be licked by horses.
You know, the longer I hear this conversation, the scarier it gets. So let's do
It
a
was
walk and talk.
terrifying.
Yeah, let's walk and talk. I'm happy with that.
We were in hell, literally. Now who is this Abernathy?
Oh, you
Abernathy.
mean the possum?
You fucking
Yes,
met
we
him
met
too?
That's how we survived.
Oh,
He's a
thank
new
goodness.
friend.
You seem like a pretty happy guy.
Yeah, he is quite nice. He's a enemy of the
He was
regicide. though.
not. He was not fucking happy. He was He was happier to go to hell when we met him.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, he seemed pretty happy in hell.
Does
Except
he?
he's in a wheelchair. That can't be great.
Oh,
Wait,
they got
what?
him in a
In a-
wheelchair.
And I'm
He
gonna
was
pull out a
wounded.
wheelchair. I was gonna give this to him next time I saw him.
we-
He has another one.
Oh no, his is way nicer.
Yeah, I'll keep this one still.
Use
Evan
a
definitely has,
wheelchair,
like,
man.
It has flames painted on it in hell.
It's got the hot rod kit. It's got exhaust pipes.
It straight up looks like something Guy Fieri would wear.
Okay, let's
It's a walk and
let's
talk.
Yeah, walk and talk all the way to the Tinker's Works.
Emmanuel, are you still carrying me all the way
Thank you.
there? Great.
I imagine like if
Perfect.
Manuel's leading while Demi's draped over his shoulder, elbows on his back, like chin on his wrist, just talking to the rest of the party.
You know,
He's
it's nice not to
reciting
be leading.
drama poetry.
Yeah, in his feet.
Yeah,
So-
Abernathy had intercepted us, and he brought me to the group. So
Are you guys stealing the ambulance, or which way are you going?
No.
Stealing an
we're
ambulance?
walking.
We're just
Yeah.
We're
We're
walking.
just walking.
Yo, is
Okay.
that what you thought we were doing?
That's so fun.
I dead ass thought you guys were gonna all steal an ambulance. I'm not gonna lie.
Having a casual conversation as
It
we
would
start
fit.
loading into the back of an
We would.
ambulance.
It would at least fit us.
Or at least fit in manual.
You make it sound like they're bad people.
You guys are. I'm not
Yeah,
going to be lied about
we're
it.
not
You-
Ars
Yeah.
your
We're not
reputation
Ars
is.
Galicia.
We're not the greatest, but we're not the worst. I think. I
Better
hope.
than the
Some of
I
alternative.
you-
mean,
Some of
Yeah,
you can
better than
be
alternative.
redeemers, by all
I mean, you-
means.
you know it's bad when someone who's a lawyer isn't the worst one.
I don't want
Who-
to point
who is the
fingers,
worst
but
one?
I've hung out with the group the most. Probably.
Fingers directly looking at Zashay.
There's two people that come to mind. One's dead.
Let's see.
Which one's dead again?
Korak, you guys aren't
Yeah.
familiar.
Well, of course, he's the one that I think of whenever I think of us. But I typically think of our old friend,
Older.
our
User
Y'all know
what?
him?
the one that has departed from us, not deceased, but
Oh, the dwarf.
The...
no, the bunny.
Oh,
Uh,
I don't know. I guess he just harassed me so much.
I kind of side-eye trip.
Reminds me of someone. Never really got out of that headspace.
look, man. So long as the mission gets done, it gets done. False Star hasn't asked any questions yet.
And
That means we're doing something right or incredibly wrong.
And besides, nobody here
Word.
tells me no, so
I mean, yeah,
Well, I'm here,
these
sir.
will tell you no.
Yeah, we've been telling you no. Have you just been blocking it out, or
like I said, they haven't said no yet.
nobody's
so.
told me no yet?
I've said no plenty of times.
So I
I'm
miss
sure I've
miss
hit you with
this.
book.
I think
Yeah,
at this
it-
point we just gave up on telling you no. Yeah,
Speaking of, it's been a while since I've actually checked on Fennel. I'm gonna reach over and touch my earpiece. Vicky, can you run a background report on a missing member of the Inquisition, a Fennel?
I know
Not
it was not
traitor.
Inquisition.
We weren't
No,
even
we're
red
all-
hand.
We're all
We
a part of
weren't
the
even Red Hand.
Inquisition. Red
What?
Right Hand even fall into the Inquisition.
huh? Okay. And,
Why are we just learning of this? We don't know our job.
Still recruits for all we know.
yeah.
The
We're
right
pretty well
hand
established.
trainee that ate the
Yeah, the traitor.
surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
The one that
Oh.
ate a lot of people, actually.
He was deemed
last-
a traitor and then hunted.
We sent an Aegis unit after them. Led straight back to Vigilo, and then they had orders to return for the war.
What the hell is going on with Vigilo?
A lot.
What?
What the hell is going on in video?
It's important to
What
somebody,
the-
and
What the hell is that?
we've yet to really get a foothold there.
Yeah, that's about where the
Huh.
report ends, though. We're not sure what happened to them.
Okay. Vigilo.
I
Thank you,
miss
Vicky.
Vigilo.
I don't.
You don't, Demi. You
No, you
don't.
I miss all the friends we made along the way there,
Oh,
What?
That's a better way of putting it.
or the
What?
friends that we had there.
we didn't.
What did you do there?
Boom boom.
I will. I mean, got
Hunk.
Hunk.
Boom boom.
Yes,
Punk.
And boom boom.
Oh, I miss
That
Hunk
was
and
good.
Boom
and
Boom.
boom boom, and
They're
well,
dead.
no, they're
Well,
not
we haven't
dead. I
seen
just
them in a while.
well,
I haven't seen
except
him in a
for
while.
Oh, yeah.
Rex.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
dead.
Oh,
Rex-
Rex,
He's super
Rex
dead.
hasn't pushed it.
100%.
Oh, we
that-
got through the checkpoint that easily.
There's no check outs to leave the area. It's only a check.
That
in.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Did we hang up on Vicky's? Are they just hearing this conversation?
We can't get.
I thanked
Can we-
Vicky.
We can't get like a day pass or some shit to get back in.
We'll find a way back in.
Can I get a
guess.
day pass to enter your small country?
Yeah.
Delta East State.
Do we have any idea where we're going?
We're about where we want to be.
Yeah,
I feel like,
the mental asylum.
that's the other side of the river.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
where
Mary
are we
Fought
going?
gang.
Oh yes. Sorry, I
Yeah.
forgot.
You can go talk to the Mary Fought gang if you want. I'm kidding.
Please, I've
Probably
been
won't
so
go well.
curious ever since Ars Goetia started. I've been so curious about the Mary Foughts.
You know what, Demi?
we haven't met
You can
one of their
certainly go.
agents.
I'm gonna keep going to
That's an
Tinker
interesting.
too.
That's an interesting
Yeah.
thing for the R's team. Anyway, Torian, take your time.
Yeah.
Go to the knife trots afterwards, if necessary.
As you enter the Tinker Twerk territory,
Can I go
and
invisible? Actually,
Zesher, before you
while
do,
we're-
you pick up a huge heat signature coming from underground.
Hmm.
As you kind of look
Do
down
they have
through it, make a history check.
Oh no!
So that is called a
Oh,
nuclear
no.
Oh
my god!
The
Oh,
regicide
that's
separated
decent.
into a great deal of various different organizations, combat groups, military organizations. But one of them kind of always stands out among the rest for fielding weapons of mass destruction. Not nukes or condensed dragon scale bombs, no. They wield things called war walkers. Mechs that are hundreds of feet tall, sometimes thousands, that are used to destroy entire cities, take out orbital platforms, contend with kaijus, mainly in the Torimodesu area. That's where the wolves were using these war walkers to combat against the rebelling cities. What you're looking at right now is a half-built war walker underground with its reactor completely on as the energies leak throughout the entire course of the body. This thing is a homemade war walker underneath Tinker Torque territory. And if this thing gets finished and built, you don't think the Warwalker Corps could respond in time before the city and Sable Watch is destroyed?
I'm gonna relay that both to the party and Vicky.
Well, fuck.
new strategy? Don't ally with the tank attacks. We take them out so we can claim it.
I agree. Can you
Perfect.
attach
Great
a
idea.
fucking-
I like that idea.
Attach a turret
First
to its
good idea
shoulder
you've
or
had.
something.
It's within our
Yes,
business to
they
deal
are.
with it.
We should let the War Walker Corps know.
Yeah, does Vicky have anything to say about it after I tell her?
As you attempt to contact Vicky, you hear a voice on the other end. Uh-oh. We've got guests. As upon the rooftops, you see sniper glints. Dozens of them begin to appear.
Oh man.
Zaban, yours is better than ours.
As
My
you look
word.
around, and there seems to be about a dozen or
Communication
so
device.
of these. They look like warforges at first before you realize they're a bit too tall to be warforges. And you look in the center. The helm is. Tinker Turks and gnomes. They're not this tall. Oh my god, those are like mech suits for them. As they begin to approach.
They're
That's where we're
funnel-sized
gonna
mech
end
silly.
suits.
session.
That's so silly.
Alright.
I actually love that so
I
much.
fucking
I just want to say, his army's purpose of doing everything the first.
If they
Holy
were just a
shit.
bunch of dwarves, I was going to do like a Hulk leap at the roof.
The gnomes drive through the
Oh,
iron beards.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Ursaban just does the Left 4 Dead hunter.
Five Nights
Straight
at
at one
Freddy's
of them.
Foxy jump scare.
They're like, we've
Yeah.
stopped this group. We're about to go and cheer guy. Holy shit!
Get off! Off!
We were like 5 miles away. Did you get it?
Oh my god, we have to hear it again.
Yeah, baby.
It just doesn't stop playing.
Nobody
There's-
specifies
there's
the
just
crash of the
limbs.
fucking radio.
Yeah,
Today was a session for sure.
I thought
Today
that was
was
the
a
funniest
session.
thing. The idea
Yeah.
came to me. I was like, oh wait, I have this on my soundboard. I play Repo.